All right, so this story, I'm gonna start telling fucking like y'all talk about other fucking niggas and all this and expose like hoes and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Me, I'm gonna tell you war stories of the gangster crip. Okay, let me tell you about when I got shot in 2001. Okay, this is what was cracking. All right, so I went down. I was living up in Seattle at the time. I was the Thiz man, if you know what Thiz is, the ecstasy. Okay, I met this guy, and basically, he was an army ranger. He was bragging how he was a ranger and stuff. So if you're one of those niggas who gonna brag about around me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you to work. So I'm like, you're an army ranger. You jump out of planes. He's like, yeah. So he would jump. I took him to Vancouver, and he load him up with fucking pills, and he'd jump out of the plane, and I'd meet him at Mount Vernon. So I had all these raves cracking, and I had hoes. Okay, I'm one of those niggas like CML and shit. I had hoes. Okay, that's what real quick got, gang of hoes. Okay, and they're traffickers, like I said. So I was cripping. I was had my hoes. I was fucking trafficking. You know, shit was popping. Okay, but nobody knew my real name. My name was Hawaiian. So I met this other guy named Sterling down in Westport, Washington, off the 8, just past Tacoma, where Aberdeen is and stuff. You take a right, and then you're off the coast. I was surfing down there, and I met this guy named Sterling. So anyway, to make a long story short, he lived on this lake called Magnolia, and just like Ferris Bueller, I looked in his garage. He had like 8 Jags. His dad was loaded. So I was like, oh, let me drive one of those. So he let me drive the Jag, and that's why I like Jags. I had one. So anyway, I had 2 hoes, Kristen and Heather, from Federal Way in Tacoma, 2 platinum blondes. Now in Seattle, you have to be very careful with the hoes because these white hoes go out with black gangsters. The reason why is we got all the dope, we long dick them, and we don't really bother them. You know what I mean? Like we fuck them and then let them do their thing, and then you know what I mean. So whoop whoop. So Sterling was like, "Hey, let's have a party at my house. Call some chicks." So I called these 2 chicks, and they're like, "Oh, can I bring some friends?" I'm like, "Yeah, are they hot?" And they're like, "Oh no, they're guys." And I'm like, "What?" So put them on the phone, because I'm kind of cool. I don't really like to hang out with guys at all. Like I've been hanging out with my day one, and he just sidewinded on me, and he hates me now, and fucking, you know what I mean? Because I rap and stuff. It's really, really, really fucking depressing. You know what I mean? That nigga did that to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really hang out with guys. I broke my G code. I hung out with this dude my day one, and he just fucking turned on me like a fucking snake. You know what I mean? All wolfing on my phone and stuff. So I had to block him, and it's sad because I really love the dude. You know what I mean? So I don't really hang out with niggas. And I told him that. I said, I don't argue with niggas. I don't talk to niggas. I don't hang out with niggas because they always get pissed off. Because I don't mean to one up, but my life is for real, and I'm just gifted. So I can rap, I can shoot guns, I can fight, I can surf, I can skateboard, I can rap. Like I'm a gifted guy, man. I don't know what to tell everybody. You know what I mean? And everybody hates me and tries to kill me all my life. Like if you look on my hella ballistic sizzle reel, I really have bodyguards. There was 3 attempts on my life. So like I have PTSD of niggas. You feel me? I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to hang out with dudes because they're always gonna get jealous because I'm going one up. You know what I mean? Then they want to fight me, and then I just fucking go psycho. Okay, I'm kind of a psycho. Okay, because of PTSD, because of the way I grew up. Like I'm really in the mix of shit. I went down to Mexico, all kinds of shit. Hardcore shit, like Locked Up Abroad and shit. Go down and scroll down and listen to the song Powder Was a Case That They Gave Me. Go listen to My Six and Tricks. I used to cruise around the freeways on my S6 with my hoe and fucking make money from fucking San Ysidro all the way up to Canada. Real crippin', not no fake, real crippin'. That's what Crips do. We're nomad gypsies. We do fucking 3 card Monte, traffic hose, traffic dope, lay guys down, murder for hire. That's real crippin'. That's why we're like terrorists. The feds want to wrap us all up, and they're gonna wrap us all up. From Melk 74, because he's an ATF agent. I seen him in a raid here in Hawaii at the fucking outrigger Ohia. Okay, and I told you guys that. He's going back and forth to Houston with this girl. That's ATF headquarters. So all y'all getting wrapped up in Melk 74, you're going to get wrapped up in a RICO. Because when Melk 74 was up on the fucking panel with Dewberry, with all the fucking snitch podcasters, when I got on there, boom, he disappeared. Okay, because I'm a real fucking G. So anyway, this guy gets on the phone and he's like, woo, 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 woo. I'm a fucking 6'4" white boy out of this fucking set, woo, 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 in Tacoma. And I heard of that set. And I'm like, baby, why are you hanging out with them? So I was like, no, I'm not going to let you in my party, okay? And gangsters, they will shoot you if you don't let them into the party. Just like at Dre's in fucking Vegas, nigga couldn't get in, he shot up the fucking club. Okay, I worked at strip clubs, at Treasures Gentlemen's Club, all that shit, VIP host. If you don't let niggas in, they're gonna shoot it up. I was there at Minx when Pac-Man Jones shot the white boy. I told the white boy, I said, you know what, quit micromanaging. Niggas, let him go. Sure enough, he started talking shit to Pac-Man Jones. They got a strap, sprayed him up on the way out. I do the same shit too. I was go hear my music, I'm a hot boy. I don't mind busting my stick. That's what I did. So anyway, he gets on the phone, woo, 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 and I'm like, okay, whatever, you can't come to my party. So then at White Center, at South Seattle by White Center, they have this place called NAF Production Studios, which has like 6 different fucking rooms of all different types of rap, thousands of kids there. I used to go in there and slang all my E and all my dope in there, make fucking a fortune. So we're there, right? And I cruise with all white boys. I cruise with all white people in the mainland. Why? Because I don't want to get shot and I want to slang my shit. And how am I going to get any hoes with 7 treacherous Crips around me all the time? I don't hang out with other Crips because Crips are all cannibalistic. Like my day one, all of a sudden he hates me, you know, because I rap, you know. And I never did nothing to him but support him. You feel me? I did nothing to him but support everything he did. I'm hella cool. And now he hates me and he gossiping. All this shit. I had to cut him off because you know what, dude? I'm not about that. You lucky I even hung out with you. I don't hang out with niggas. Period. For that exact reason. They go sidewine. They envious. A nigga envious, dude. Okay? Except me. When I see a nigga better than me, you know what I do? I parlay with them. Oh, what's up? Boom. I'm going to respect him. I recognize a G. And I didn't recognize this G. That's the problem. When you don't recognize a G, you know what's going to happen? He's going to shoot you. So, you know, like, if this motherfucker keeps bothering me my day one, what am I going to have to do? I'm not a bitch. That's why I wish he would just, like, you know, get over it and be my friend instead of my enemy. But he like that. That's how they are. You know what I mean? It's really fucking sad. It's really sad, you know what I mean, when they sidewine on you. I'm really fucking hurt over the whole fucking thing, because you know what? I basically am all alone because I can't fucking deal with niggas. Except I got my Uso and shit, you know what I mean? I got my boys that are in my squad for the money, okay? So anyway, we're at NAF Production Studios. I'm in my friend's Pinto, like fucking Wayne's World, right? They have a Pinto and everything, just like Wayne's World, right? Nerdy ass white boys, but they're hella cool. I'm getting paid, you know what I mean? They're hooking me up. So a candy apple like Tahoe showed up, right? And sunk into the ground with fucking spree wells back in the day, right? And 3 gorilla niggas come out, you know what I mean? Whoa, Tacoma niggas. Then here he come pop up the Navigator and the 2 chicks. And the first thing she goes is, hey, Hawaiian, and points to me, and the guy goes like this. He looks at me. I was like, fuck. I was like, you know what, get in the car. My friend's like, well, I said, fucking get in the car. we gotta go now. We're gonna get shot. Because that's all they do in Tacoma is shoot niggas. Like, I'm not playing games. South Seattle, Aurora Avenue, the CD, Federal Way, Des Moines, Burien. These people shoot niggas daily. Okay, harder than anything I've ever dealt with in Southern California. These Crips up in the fucking north, these gangsters, they're hard. Fuck. So anyway, we jump in the fucking Pinto. They start chasing us. And my friend's like, while he's driving and shit, what do I do? And shit. I said, just keep fucking going fast. Sure enough, I hear pink, pink. It's a Kel-Tec. Pink, pink, pink. Rounds fucking go right by my fucking face. Phew, phew. And then one hit me right here in my leg. Boom. I didn't feel it at all at first. Then all of a sudden, I'm just like, oh. The thing burnt like a motherfucker. Started bleeding. I'm like, take me to fucking Harborview. That's a hospital in Seattle. So they dropped me up at Harborview and shit. And I'm like, this nigga will pay back gonna be a bitch. So I had my own landscaping business at the time. So had the bid for Issaquah Courthouse. So at that time, I see 11 Samoans walking out the fucking courthouse, right? And I'm like, oh, Uso, what's cracking? How's it? Hey, aloha, you guys from Hawaii? And the guy's like, yeah. So 4 of them were from Hawaii, the other were from Seattle. I was like, I need security for my raves and shit. They're like, no problem. Oop. They just so happen to be some Crips too. So boom, we're in. So I would say about 2 weeks later, I'm having a rave at Emerald City Coffee right across the street from the Safeco Exposition Hall. And guess who shows up to my rave? The white boy. I had a wrench in my back pocket because I was wrenching the speaker mounts, for the party, the things that hold the speakers up. And so he showed up. And he's like, oh, what's up, Hawaiian? And I just said, oh, what? And started beating him with the wrench. And then his boys jumped up on me, but they never seen all my boys behind like the building. So we jumped them, and it was ugly, but payback a bitch. So that's how I got shot. And then after that, the feds were all on their whole case, and I had to dip out, triple dip. Like a real Crip knows when to dip the fuck out. And like 140 people got busted, but they didn't know who I was because my name was Hawaiian. And I lived in Burien at the time. I'm 185th and Ambom by that like little country store, that they have right there. And there's a whole project of Crips right there. So, but I didn't talk to them because those weren't my Crips. See, I don't talk to other Crips. I don't hang out with Crips because they're going to sidewind, kind of like my day one. You know what I mean? He's sidewinding on me now. He hates me. You know what I mean? They're jealous. A Crip is always like envious and stuff of another fucking man. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Instead, why don't you just rap instead of fucking, you know what I mean? Cause hell for your day one. I don't understand that. I'll never understand goofy fucking hate. I never understand it, but it's just really fucking It's really fucking hurts me really bad because I told the dude, listen, I'm gonna buy you a Jag and your son. Because I'm about to do a collab with one of the hardest rappers in the world. Okay, one of my fucking idols. I get my email. Oh yeah, sir, you want to do a collab? I'm like, sure. So I might have to go to Germany because the producer is actually from Germany, which I don't mind. But anyway, that's what happened. You know what I mean? And I had to dip out, and so that's how I got shot. And I've been in 2 more attempts on my life. Okay, so that's a real Crip. You get shot, you get fucked up. You feel me? Your day one sidewind on you because they're jealous. It's all fucking stress. Like, look at Crip Mac. Okay, I don't like to speak on names, but look at Crip Mac. He's only been in the fucking clique for what, 2 years or 1 year or whatever. He got extorted. served some time already in jail. He got DP'd. Does that all look fun to you? Okay? Does that all look fun to you? Huh? Then you got other guys that are rich Crips that go wolf, 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 and hide behind their money and have a gang fucking protect them. They're not gonna fight. Oh, I don't box. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really got shot.